Welcome to a new session. I hope you studied the first lesson and learn it. Today we are going to start a new lesson. Let's take a look to the new lesson. شاگرد عزیز خوش آمدین بار دیگر. امید که درس گذشته را خوانده باشین و امروز درس جدید خود به نام خداوند مهربان آغاز میکنیم.
Dear respected students, I'm your English instructor. This is Rahim Madani. Today we will be discussing on our new grammar title, but I hope you practice and study the Polish grammar. Let's start. Relative pronoun. What's relative pronoun, dear students? Have you ever used relative pronoun? And do you know what's the relative pronoun? Do you know how to use relative pronoun? Do you know when you can use relative pronoun in your statement? I'll be teaching you relative pronoun, and let's start. A relative pronoun. A relative pronoun is one which is used to refer to noun mentioned previously, whether they are people, place, things, animals, or ideas. Relative pronoun can be used to join two sentences, or we can say we use relative pronoun to make clear which person or things we are talking about. Dear students, we use relative pronoun to join two sentences or to mention the noun which previously mentioned in a sentence, or we refer to a noun which previously mentioned in a sentence. Take a look to this example. The cyclist who won the race trained hard. Here, who refer back to the noun which is cyclist, or we can say the relative pronoun join two sentences. Here the cyclist is one sentence, won the race trained hard as the other sentence, and we use relative pronoun to join two sentences. Or we can say that relative pronoun refer back to the noun which mentioned in a sentence. Here, who refer back to cyclist, which is noun. The four team leaders, whoever the committee selects, will be at tomorrow's meeting. Here, whoever refer back to the noun, which is team leaders. And or we can say with whoever join two sentences. The most common of relative pronoun are which, that, whose, whoever, who, or whom. And some situation, the words what, when, and where can also function as a relative pronoun. Here are the relative pronoun which, that, whose, whoever, who, whom. And some situation we can use what, when, and where also has a relative pronoun, or they can function as a relative pronoun. I know a teacher who teaches at Kainat Modern School. Here, who refer back to the noun which is teacher, or we can say who join two sentences. Here, I know a teacher is one sentence, teach at Kainat Modern School is another sentence. Who join or link two sentence. I know a teacher who teaches at Kainat Modern School. Take a look. If I say I know a teacher without mentioning the who, teaches at Kainat Modern School, it doesn't fit to grammar. It's not correct in grammar. The who just join the two sentences. I know a teacher who teaches at Kainat Modern School. The by whom I trust most is Tawheed. Here, whom join two sentences or refer back to the noun which is by, or we can say the by is one sentence, or I trust the most is Tawheed as another sentence. Here, whom join two sentences, the by and I trust the most is Tawheed, whom join two sentences. The car which Ali has bought is BMW. The car which Ali has bought is BMW. Here, which refer back to the noun, which is car, or we can say which join two sentences. The car is one sentence, Ali has bought is BMW. If we didn't mention the which, or if we don't mention the which, the car Ali has bought is BMW. It's completely incorrect. Uh, it is wrong, or we can say it doesn't fit to the grammar. Where did you buy the dress that you wore last week? Here, that. Join two sentence. Where did you buy the dress that you wore last week? Or we can say that refer back to the noun, which is dress. Uh, or we can say that join two sentence. Where did you buy the dress that you wore last week? Here, that join two sentence. Where did you buy the dress? Here one sentence. You wore last week. Here's another sentence. That join two sentence. The book which you have written is interesting. The book which you have written is interesting. Here, which refer back to the noun, which is book, and or we can say which join two sentence, or they just link two sentence. Okay, students, it was our today's expression. I hope you it was our today's lessons. I hope you practice and make your own example for this relative pronouns. And now let's study some expression. Expression: cut it out, cut it out, figure something out, cut it out, figure something out, cut it out. Cut it out mean to stop doing something bad, to stop doing something bad. That noise is really annoying, cut it out. That noise is really annoying, cut it out. Figure something out, figure something out, meaning come to understand a problem. I don't understand how to do this problem. Take a look at it. Maybe you can figure it out. It means maybe you can solve the problem. Cut it out, figure something out. Don't forget, dear students, cut it out, figure something out. Do not forget, cut it out, figure something out. Uh, uh, dear students, it was our today's lessons. It's good enough for today. Inshallah, the next day we will start a new lesson. Just try to make your own example for this adverb, for this expression, and just try to make your example, your own example for the grammar relative pronoun. Till the next time, be safe. Allah Nigahdar.